through this section, we went through that section. I had to read this section, I didn't know this word, so I had to look it up in the dictionary, whatever. So, tutors reviewed the learners, what they already know. I said that I should have been going through this instead of yakking. To reach the goal, explore how they may be able to use what they learn. You know, it could be tying a shoelace, do some tie-dyeing, you know, tie-dyeing of clothing, anything like that. Tie-dyeing is a really good one, is because you have to have instructions as well, so written instructions. And then you do the manual application of the wax and doohickeys and stuff, or whatever you use. So this presentation, the tutor leads or demonstrates what to do. It's a presentation. So in reading, and we'll get to it, you actually read that little bit of section. So you're doing the presentation, then they do the exercise where they actually do it under supervision, and then later on they can do it without your guidance. As I said, it's the same sort of thing as the structure of teaching somebody to read or approaching a book. Summary, demonstrate what they've used. Oh, some ideas that I had. In your lesson plan, if somebody comes in for a lesson, they often like to take something away. Well, I know I do. So I was thinking, I did 2 books up. This is Cheryl's letter book. Now this is low level, it could be any level at all. You know, you make up your own level, I'm just doing low. Cheryl's letter book. Picture of me on the front. Make it my book. A. Trace it. All things starting with A. Apple. Different A's. I cut them out of magazines. All the different ways A is presented so that they'll be able to transfer context. B. What starts with a B? A bird. Da da da. And I go through. That's stage 1. I get up to stage 2. Where we put the A, find something that starts with A, and then trace. I've got to see it traced down there. Write the word apple, and then write it by yourself. I got it traced. So that's stage 2. Stage 3 is where you just have the letter. You have the tracing apple, the tracing and. Right over it. Now start writing anywhere you like, all over here, any other words that you know that start with A. So you're going up levels. And I did that for maths as well. I mean, I'm sure you've done this before. And they can take it home. And this is good for toilet reading. Oh, you don't use toilet. Washroom reading. While you're sitting there, enjoying the peace and quiet, on the toilet, you go through these. Same sort of thing when you're doing mathematical tables. When the learners are sitting on the toilet, have their mathematical tables on the back of the door so that they can go through it. Okay, it's Thursday. I'm going to do my 10 times tables. Monday, I'll do my 2 times tables. Whatever. So that's what I've done. So we do that. Now, whilst you're going through that reading, apple, point out common punctuation or sentence structure words, like subject, verb, predicate, other way around, subject, verb, predicate. Predicate's just the end. Mm-hmm. What are verbs? What are the doing words? What are the describing words? If needed, rather than say, oh, next time I'm going to go into punctuation and spelling, norms, I before E, except after C, except for these particular words, blah, blah, blah. All those rules, those 1,000 rules that don't really work most of the time, you go into that as well at that time. Okay, I'm going to go to reading. Strategies. Now, this is pre-reading. So you select a book, or they select a book, you give them, or a magazine, newspaper, whatever. Hope this works. So for your pre-reading strategy, you get your book, you have a look at it. Turn the pages. Might have pictures, might have diagrams, it might be instruction how to pull your motor down or something like that. Have a look at it, what do you think it might be about? So what sort of words am I going to find in there? Am I going to find other diagrams? Am I going to find photos? What sort of text is it? Is it a theoretical la-di-da text? Is it a text that's going to tell me how to tie my shoelace? What's the purpose of it? Very closely related. So that's when you first open up this piece of writing. Let me see this, folks.
Shannon, I've got some books here today. Have a look and see if there's one there that you'd like to read.
That one there.
You'd like that one? Well, let's have a look at it. We'll put it here. Have a look at the title. Do you know what it's called?
The grass that grew.
Terrific. The grass that grew. Look at the grass on the cover, will you? Is your grass as long as that at home?
No.
No, mine isn't either. Lots of bugs and things in it too.
Frogs and stuff.
Yes, frogs and stuff. Look at this fellow here. Coming up. Oh, all sorts of things in the grass. Let's have a look. We'll have a quick look through the book to see what it might be about. They've moved into a new house. They're playing cricket. Do you like playing cricket?
Yes.
You do. And it says, catch it, Fred. Who do you think Fred is?
Dad.
You think it's Dad. Could be Dad, couldn't it? What do you reckon about the grass?
It's a bit too big to walk in.
It is too. It's getting longer, isn't it? Oh, look at it. It's getting longer and longer, Shannon. Do you know what you call those things there? They're stilts. That helps you to walk up higher. Oh, they're walking up so high.
I don't know how a dog could do it.
No, neither do I. I think people are disappearing into the grass too. Look at this. You can't see them. And they're out on the veranda having a rest. But now Dad's having a go to mow it down. Do you think he'll be successful?
No.
Doesn't look like it, and the frogs don't like it much. You turn the page and we'll see. Maybe we'll have beautiful lawn again. Uh-oh, no way. Do you know what these things are called?
Yes.
What is it?
A whippersnipper.
A whippersnipper. Have you ever used a whippersnipper?
Yes.
Have you? You've got to be careful with this cord. And look at poor Dad. He's saying, I give up. Well, what are they going to do, Shannon? Have you got any ideas?
No, probably just get some sheep.
You reckon they'd get some sheep, do you? And they'd
Yes.
mow it down. We'll turn the page and we'll find out. You were right. Yes, they'll get some sheep. Do you think they'll do the job?
Yes.
There's plenty of them, but we'll turn the page and we'll see if you're right. There they are, out playing cricket again. Oh, what a great idea. This looks like this is going to be a...
Okay, so you've got a book. Oh, look at here. Oh, look, I've got one of these. This is my piece of reading. And what have I got? So you have a look at it. That would have to be the title page, wouldn't it? So we give it a name. It's got some pictures. What do you think this might be about? Can't read the words. Pretend I can't read the words. Something to do with books, perhaps? Going to school, maybe? Let's have a look. Open it up. Oh, look at that. It's got 3 pages. It's not numbered. No page numbers. Oh. Map of Australia there. And this part here is highlighted. So maybe we're talking about that part of that country. Maybe that's what it's talking about. It's got some pictures here of people working. Did you get my drift? Yeah. I'm sure you do this all the time. And I don't want to teach you to suck eggs. It's got some lovely pictures on the back too. Okay, so that's your pre-reading strategy. Get a feel for the book. Now, during your reading, check for meaning. So what does that mean, Fred? Do you understand what that means? If somebody, if it says like things like, Joe was a stickler for time. What does stickler mean? Do you know what that means? That sort of stuff. If they make a mistake, if they go, Joe was and the word is mumbling, oh, skip that, read on. You know that read on strategy? You probably do it till you're blue in the face, then go back and see if what sort of a word might fit in there. If it keeps going, supply the stumbled word. Otherwise, they're focusing on that word. I couldn't do it, and they won't read on. A phrase reading is just you read the phrase and stop.
I'm going to read the book for you. Ready to go? The Grass That Grew. And we know it did grow, don't we, Shan?
Yes.
In January, our family moved into a new house. The lawn was short and green, and we played cricket on it all through the summer. Look at this mum here. She's saying, catch it, Fred. Who do you think Fred is?
The dad.
Oh, you think it could be Dad? Might be too. I wondered if it might even be the dog. But it could be Father. Turn the page for me, Shannon. In February, oh, that's the next month after January, isn't it? In February, the grass grew longer. By March, it was taller than my baby brother Adam. Can you see Adam in that picture there? Yes, it's taller than him already. Mum saying, too wet for cricket. Dad saying, has anyone seen Adam? We know where he is, don't we? Turn the page, Shannon. By April, well, that's the next month after March, isn't it? January, February, March, April, it was taller than my sister Kate. Oh, look at Mum saying, have we lost Kate today? Do you know where she is, Shannon?
There.
There she is too. You can just see her hat. By May, that's the next month, it was taller than me. Oh, where do you think he is? Hidden there. And Dad is saying, we seem to have misplaced Jim. Do you know what misplaced means?
Really?
They might have, can you guess?
Post reading. What I really wanted to show you in the next video, but it's not working, is how this teacher, the student is reading along and says the wrong word, and it makes the whole sentence just sound wacky, but she doesn't stop him there when he says the wrong word. Lets him continue on and then draws his attention back to that particular sentence or that little phrase that he missed. Does that make sense? This is what you say. So after you've read it, what did you think of that? Were you angry when I was just gonna when the poor boy got the dunny can? Remember dunny cans?
No, it's a different cultural context.
Sorry.
You explain it.
Dunny can. Back in Australia, before flush toilets, we used to have the outhouse, which was a little house down the backyard, and there used to be the dunny man who'd come every Monday at 8 o'clock. And
Know where this was going, everybody?
Toilet humour. And you'd have the toilet, the wooden toilet that you sit on, and inside was a tin container for effluent and what have you. And there was a door at the back, a little door at the back, and then
I don't know where she's going, I'm worried.
dunny man would come along, open up the little door at the back. So, yeah, he didn't go inside, and then he'd take the thing out. One day, I was inside, which didn't worry me too much, and my brother was on the roof, was on the tree above, and he's fallen down on top of me, And the dunny man, which is, you would believe this would happen, was just pulling out the